Vorkath Hard Mode is a boss that a lot of us don't really pay any attention to at the moment because when it released, it was super difficult. There's a lot of issues in terms of telegraphing the fight. And, well, there's a few loot videos that came out straight away, and it showed that this boss was absolutely not worth your time. However, Jagex did make a couple of changes to the drop table, and since then, I've been planning to go back and do another loot video of Hard Mode Vorkath. But I had to learn Hard Mode Vorkath, and in the background you're going to be watching me fail again and again and again at this stupid this boss, man. This boss murdered me so freaking many times, but I had learned the boss and I can now consistently kill this boss, and we did get ourselves 50 loot chests to open in this video. Now, credit where credit is due, I did actually get the motivation to do this video even though I've been planning it for a while because YouTube recommended me a video from a pretty small creator and I watched it and I was like, okay, time to go and do my one. This is definitely interesting. I've linked you down in the description. Thank you. But before we jump into everything, I just wanted to interrupt real quick because you may have noticed I'm not using my camera in this video. Well, as a gamer, it's very easy to forget to keep on top of your beard. I mean, look at this mess. Hold up one sec. Yeah, that's better. And that's why this video is sponsored by Manscaped. When Manscaped reached out to me, I was actually very excited because I've needed a decent beard trimmer for the longest time now. I've finally thrown out my old trashy one that took me absolutely ages to use because Manscaped sent me the Beard Hedger Pro kit. And I mean, look at this entire kit. Not only does it come with an insanely good beard trimmer, it comes with many other products as well. This kit contains beard oil, conditioner, shampoo, and balm, not to mention the brush, the comb, and the scissors so you can snip off the little extra bits. And then not to mention the trimmer itself comes with 20 different hair lengths, like 20 in one. You don't even have to swap out the tops or anything like that. You just scroll along this wheel here and it completely changes to a different size. It's rechargeable so you don't have to use any batteries with it, and it's waterproof and cordless as well. So after complaining about my last trimmer for so long, that is now gone and replaced with this, and I don't have to complain anymore. Now, genuinely, after using this for a couple of weeks, this is by far the most impressive beard trimmer I've ever used, and because the kit comes with everything I could need, I am set for a hell of a long time. If you're on YouTube, you've all heard of Manscaped, let's be honest, but I can actually tell you, like, actually now that this is insanely good quality, and I would recommend it to absolutely everybody. So if you are looking for something to help keep your beard under control, head over to Manscaped today and you'll get 20% off plus free shipping when you use the promo code INIT at checkout. So what are you waiting for? There's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. But after throwing myself at a wall, or actually more like a portal to Death's office for hours on end, I actually managed to finally consistently do this boss and not die, and so we are here with our loot. But before we do get into it, I want to quickly talk about the costs of killing this boss. A lot of people are just using Reavers here and they're having it spam scrolls over and over and over again. I didn't want to do this. I was being stubborn with it and I was like, no, we're not doing this. It's too expensive. There's no way. So I settled to use a Calgarian demon instead, and that is what I'm going to be focusing on using. I'm also going to be using a jazz book and not a grimoire, though I do think the jazz book is actually the optimal choice here anyway, so that kind of works well. So other than my food per inventory, my costs here are actually pretty low. We're not using anything overly expensive, and so that's pretty good. Now, of course, I had tons of deaths along the way. We're not going to include that in the actual cost of getting the 50 chests, because if I go back and do it now, then I won't die that many times. But let me tell you, this boss was difficult to learn. I died a ton, and if you are someone who's going to learn this boss, write off any profit until you've learned it. Don't even consider that. Like, just focus on learning the boss, focus on the mechanics, and then go from there. There's a few inconsistencies with like telegraphed abilities and whatnot. It is a pain sometimes, but you do adjust to it and you do get used to it. And I must admit, I am probably enjoying this boss right now more than any other boss in the game, which is surprising. I don't think I would have said this like a week ago. Okay, so with that said, let's take a look at the loot. Okay, so we are done with our 50 kills, and well, we have all the loot chests here in our inventory, so we're going to go through them. I'll put all the stuff and the stats and that on screen at some point after we've done all the opening, how long it took, how much we made and whatnot. 50 Vorkath loot chests. Let's take a look. Okay, so number one, we got ourselves 1.689 mil, 1.7 mil pretty much. You know what? 1.7 mil for one kill. It's not too bad. It's like between a 3.5 to 4 minute kill, and 1.7 mil is not, it's not bad. It's not Zamorak in like 200%, but it's pretty good. Next up, we have 965k. Ah, the loot now goes in your inventory and noted as well. Okay, next up, we have 1.2 million GP. Nice, some blue dragon hide this time. Next, 1.2 million again. We got some more frost dragon bones though. and the thing. I'll have to see if these sell. Maybe they sell like less, maybe they sell more, because I don't know if a ton of people are doing Vorkath, so maybe they sell a little bit more. Next up, we have 1.4 mil. Then we have 2.6 mil, because the large blunt rune salvage, I guess, must be right. And these as well, obviously. These add a little bit. I don't think they're gonna give us GP examines because it's in there, but there you go. Next, 930,000 coins. Let's keep going. 1.2 mil, 1.5 mil. We got Blackstone High in this one. Cool. The 1.55 mil, some 460,000 coins. Off we go. 339k. That was a bit trash. 1.37, 1.6. It's looking about the average is probably like 1.2, 1.3 mil, probably. 1.2 again with some more of these. 2.1. Is it the congealed blood that's expensive then? They're pretty expensive actually. That's like 400k, a little bit more. 2.17. Hey, that's pretty nice. 2.2. 1.2. 1.85. Again, it's looking pretty close to 2 mil there. Maybe the average is higher than 1.2. Then you get something like this, and just maybe not. Okay, 1.4 million. 1.17 with more congealed blood, and what are them? Elder wood spirits. Okay. 896. 1 mil, pretty much. 1.3 again. Lots of salvage, man. We'll be high alking all of these as well, probably. 145,657 mil, because we got a lot of bones incantation codex. I don't know if they actually sell for anything like that. Honestly, no idea. But there you go, 25 in. We've made 145 mil. That covers my costs at least and more. So that's good. This is fine. Cool. Nice. Happy with that. Very nice. 878k, and we're only halfway through, so maybe we're gonna see another one. 1,300,000. 66 mil and 9 Vorkath spikes. Bro, that's really good. I'm pretty sure these sell more than 66 mil as well. I think the GE price of these are low. Like low for what they are. I could be wrong. They could have adjusted by now, but hey, 9 Vorkath spikes and a Lord of Bones incantation codex. I'm pretty happy with this so far. This is not too bad. Next up, we have 647k. And then we have 800k. 352. 1.1 mil. 1 mil. 1.5 mil. 1.8 mil with it's got to be these, right? 285 blood. That's pretty good, man. 44 mil with another 6 Vorkath spikes, bro. Is this like the luckiest opening ever, or what's going on here? I don't know. 50 loot chests, and we've got 6. We got 15 spikes and a codex. I mean, we'll have to see how much we get from this in total, but it's looking pretty good. It's pretty nice. So we've got 13 more to go. 1.3 mil here. 705k. 674k. 1.1 mil. 2 million. That's a lot of items in one unlock. It's crazy. Another 2 mil there. Looking nice. There's going to be quite a lot of good like common loot too. Honestly, actually looking pretty good in the commons here. It's 7 left. 1 mil. 6 left. 2 mil again. 5 left. 1.5. Another 6 spikes, bro. What the freak? Okay, nice. I'm not gonna complain. Another 6 spikes. That's 21 spikes. 21 spikes so far. Damn. Okay, 1.6 mil again. 2 mil, and our very last hard mode Vorkath chest is gonna give us 1.3 million GP. There we go. So they're all done. That is all those done. We got 21 spikes and a Lord of Bones incantation codex. Now, that seems pretty damn good. I could be wrong, misunderstanding the cost of these. I think they sell slightly higher than 7 mil, unless it has finally adjusted. This says that it's 144 mil. Could sell less, could sell more. We'll have to see. But we've got everything in the inventory here, which is super helpful for me, because now I can just go sell it all straight away. We're going to dump them all in just to get them sold. And obviously, if you guys want to maximize the profits from stuff, you should not do this. But I'm doing it for the video, so I kind of need the loot now to show you guys. I would highly recommend though that you like find the slow sell price, then just slow sell your loot if you're going to do this, because you might as well. There's no reason not to. Or like you just don't insta sell for this anyway. But yeah, salvages will keep. How much are they? 4 mil. I will just sell it. We're gonna lose a little bit of profit, but it's 5 mil. It's not the end of the world, right? Like it's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna claim all of this to our inventory. Blackstone hearts. Okay, right. So now we have that done. We have 21 Vorkath spikes. Now with these, I actually am going to buy one, insta buy one, and then we're gonna slow sell them. So this is selling for 8,649,000, which is more than obviously what we thingy. So I'm gonna put, in fact, it doesn't actually matter because we bought that with the GP from the stuff we sold. So if we check the sale history, 8.6 mil, we'll put in 600k. That's 185 mil in those. Obviously, one of them wasn't included, so we got 177 mil in Vorkath spikes, pretty much. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. So we'll slow sell those. They will sell. That's good. And then we've got this one here. I don't know what this sells for. I guess I'll have a quick look on Ellie. So I'm looking on Ellie right now, and it says that this sells for 300 mil. There's no way this is going to sell for 300 mil. What the frick? 320 mil, apparently. If it does, then holy shit. What? No way. Yeah, it's not going to sell. Okay, right, hold on. 185 mil. Those spikes are gone. Good. Nice. Good to see. It says 330 mil, but there's no way, right? Holy crap. What? Did I just make 540 mil in like a few hours? 552 million GP in total. That book sold for 315 mil. Why? Does it even have a use right now? Maybe people are they're just rare, so they're not getting them. I don't know. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, well, let's head back to Wars and we'll talk about this whole thing. Like, that's absolutely nuts. 552 million GP from 50 hard mode Vorkath kills. I feel like we got quite lucky, don't get me wrong. I think my RNG with the drops could be a little higher than it should be, but the point is that's how much I made in 50 loot, and holy crap. Okay, so let's talk about the actual details. Okay, so we made 552 million GP across the full 50 kills. That gives us an average of 11 million GP per kill, which is absolutely insane. Now, the way I'm going to break this down is across a 4-minute average and then a 3.5-minute average. My average is probably about 4 minutes. Honestly, my kill times need to improve a little bit, but that'll come with time. However, I wanted to include both numbers because the high level player will probably be getting like 3.5-minute kills or maybe 3-minute kills. And then the average player probably going to be closer to 4 minutes, between 4 minutes and 5 minutes when you're doing this boss. It's not an easy boss. If someone says it is, they're lying to you. So on a 4-minute average time, you can probably expect around about 13 kills an hour. This is including a little bit of time for banking and stuff as well. And of course, this is assuming that you don't die. So we're assuming that you've got past the point of learning the boss now. You are just doing the boss to make money. So for 13 kills an hour, you're looking at around about 3 hours and 48 minutes, or let's just say just under 4 hours to be able to get your 50 loot chests. So if we round this up to 4 hours, because it's just a little bit easier, something like 10 minutes difference, you're looking at around about 138 million GP. That's per hour. 138 mil an hour is the average that I got there. And I mean, that's giving it a little bit more time. If you go down to the 3 hours and 48 minutes, it's 145 mil an hour. If you're looking at the 3.5-minute average, this is going to be around about 15 kills an hour. So giving yourself a little bit of banking time to get your 50 chests is going to take around about 3.5 hours. This means it's around about 157 mil every single hour at the rates that I got drops. Now, it's worth mentioning that I have a feeling I got quite lucky. Like, if I didn't get that book, then this would have been completely different. There's 300 million GP there. So yours could be less, or you never know, it could also be more, but this is the amount that I got from my 50 kills. I think it's pretty damn crazy. I'll definitely be doing Vorkath more. I love the boss now, honestly. I think there's a few things that could be changed, like a couple of the telegraphed abilities and stuff like that. But otherwise, I'm enjoying the challenge. I'm enjoyed learning a new boss, and it's definitely worth the time now. So it seems like the majority of people were wrong. This boss is a gold mine, and while it is difficult, it is definitely worth the time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you going to try Vorkath out now? And also, once again, thanks to Manscaped. Guys, check out the link in the description in the pinned comment if you're interested. It is absolutely a great product. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.